Today we're going to be making these cute little lamps. Now let me show you how. Okay, so y'all saw the picture, alright? And I don't know if it's because when I was sick, I was on so much medicine at first, or through it, that I deleted everything. I don't know where the camera footage went of me filming this. And y'all have to forgive me of my voice. I normally talk like this, but I figured that you wouldn't be able to hear me. So I am having to scream, kinda, and to get my voice out there where you can hear me and it strains me, okay? This flu was no joke, y'all. What this is, I save everything. I'm a crafter, but I'm a hoarder. I'm a craft hoarder. These are these. Okay, I get these at Hobby Lobby when they go on sale, and this is a short one. I'm not gonna undo that one, but this is what they look like. These pop off. This one was for tulle. These will work too. They're just shorter. I painted it white. I put my tape on, and then I painted the red stripes. Now you'll want to pull your tape up before your paint dries, because if it dries, it can pull your paint off with it. Okay. Now, that's out of the way. So that's what these are. And I'm going to make two, but I'm only going to make one and with you, okay? You'll know how to do the other one. And then these I just painted with red chalk paint after I put a coat of Mod Podge so that it would stick. And then these are the lights from the Dollar Tree. And I took polyacrylic. I'll put a picture up. Polyacrylic, and I took a syringe and put some in there. And then you mix your polyacrylic up in there. Try not to get no bubbles. You just swirl it around. And after you put your polyacrylic in there, I just tip it over and let it all drain out. It don't take but maybe 5-6 minutes. And then I'll take a cloth and rub the polyacrylic off. And then I use extra fine glitter. And I have a funnel. And I pour my glitter in, shake it around, and then pour it out. And if you let it dry, you can break it up and reuse it. But anyway, that's how I done these right here. Okay? I'm trying to make this where you understand, and I hope it's working. Now, you see a whole bunch of hodgepodge of junk over here, and we're going to need that in a minute. But for now, I'm just going to use one of these, okay? So I'm going to get rid of the other one. Down here. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so I'm going to want this right here for this one. And I've got my transfer right here, but it is too big. This thing is tiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire cutters and I'm going to cut this off. And then I am going to put more holes in it later with my crocodile. You can use a small drill, which I may use a small drill. I don't know yet, but I got my crocodile out here just in case. But anyway, I'm going to take this thing off because I'm going to put them holes closer to the ends here so that my word will fit and you can see it. I mean, what's the point in having a word on there when you really can't see it, So, that's gone. So now I want to, I'm just going to paint this white, okay? I'm going to paint it white. I forgot that I'm going to take Dollar Tree spackle, and you can use wood filler or whatever you have. This is just what I have right here, and I am going to fill my holes in. And I already painted the other side, so yeah, it'll work out. Trust me, I've done stupid stuff like this before. So now I'm gonna paint over that. Okay, so while these are drying, I'm gonna pick my vinyl. If you don't have a Cameo or a Cricut, you can write this out yourself. but my handwriting is terrible, and right now my focus is worse. So that's why I'm choosing to do it this way. Now, I like my Duck brand contact paper for my transfer tape. Now, y'all do what you want. I just like the Duck, okay? That's just me. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pray that I size this right with my head being in a fog. And I can put this on this this little sign here. I missed. Now, these signs are from a yard sale a long time ago. You know, my 100 years ago. Well, I guess that came off. Now, let's just stick it to the sign before any other damage goes on. Lord, I'm having a tough time here, buddy. Now you want to try to get it straight. You want to make sure your paint is totally dry, or you're going to pull your paint up with the letters and all if it's not totally dry. Don't rub straight across. Slant your doodad here. Now, pull it, push down and pull to the side. Pull flat is what I'm saying. It might not be what I'm saying, but that's what I meant. Pull flat at an angle. Duck. Y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. I get it at Walmart. I'll save that for my other one. So there's my little gingerbread lane. Now, I can take this, and this is my crocodile, and I can put little... Oh, no, I cannot, because it won't go under there. So I'm going to have to get my little drill. Y'all, hold on one second. So I've got my little drill bit. It just pushes in. So if y'all see it fall out, don't laugh. It's not magnetic. This one ain't. And I'm just going to take and push down. Y'all can't see. And I'm going to drill. Now, I'm going to take my dowel rod, and I want this hanging from my dowel out my pole. That makes sense. So I'm going to use this wire to run here, and I'm going to get a length that I need to hang down, see? And I need this to come around and meet me back down here. I'm so sorry I'm struggling. Okay. Now you want these the same size for sure, because your sign will be a wonky sign. And we don't want that. So I'm going to say right there, right there, right there. Alright, now I got my 2 pieces for this. And y'all are troopers. Bearing with me through this mess, I'm telling you. Through this video, you are a trooper. And I love you. And I appreciate you. I really do. Okay. Now that works. Now, I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue. Okay? And I'm going to stick a little bit of hot glue, Lord willing, in this hole. I'll know when I'm getting it when it comes out on my finger over there. I'm going to stick that in there. Y'all can't see because I have it up to my face. Y'all have commented on that. I can't see. Well, you know what? If it ain't my face, I can't see either. Overlook my laugh. It's because I'm sick. Okay, now that's in there. Okay, we're good. I'm going to do that to the other side. Y'all ain't got to see all that mess. Okay, so now I have my stick. I painted it red. I got my little doodads on. So I am going to have to poke a hole in here. Okay? Now, my objective is this. Okay, I've got these LED lights from the Dollar Tree, and these are clear white. And you have to be careful and read that little thing. I might have got these at Walmart. I'm not sure, but I think I got them there. And you have to watch. Some are red, some are off white, which are actually yellow, and they're real nasty. Okay, so I'm gonna take these apart. Now, they're kind of a mess. They're tied when you get them, and it's a puzzle to get them undone sometimes. This one was relatively easy. Now you're going to want to leave one down, okay? This is why I did this ball this way, because I didn't want to be able to see these in there. And even though they're clear, it was going to look a little funny. And if you can't find a clear strand and you have to get the green ones, the green will show and it will look a little weird. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these lights up this, okay? So that's what I'm going to do to get this on. But we'll do that in a minute. Right now, I want to put my hole in it because I don't want my lights in there when I put my hole in. So I'm going down, inch down each one, okay? And I'm going to mark it. And it really doesn't matter where you put it, on the red or the white or whatever. But you just want to make sure you go an inch down. Now, let me mark it. Okay, so to get my hole, I'm not going to drill. I don't want to get the big drill out. So I'm going to take this bigger pokey tool. I don't know if you know, but when you get them, they're two sizes. They're two sizes, so I'm going to use the biggest one. And I love these things. But I'm just going to poke right down in that and waller it out just a little bit, okay? Then I'm going to take a skinny screwdriver that's about the same size as my little pole right there. And it's a Phillips, and I'm just going to drill it in. And there's my hole. Y'all see that? It busted in there. Let me try to fix this. Now, I don't want to waller this hole out too bad because, y'all, my stick fits perfect, okay? So I'm going to go all the way across, and I'm going to measure where I need to go by putting my gingerbread lane right here. And I want it to dangle just a little. So I'm going to cut it off. Right here. Okay. So let me cut this. I'm going to use my miter shears. And I'm just going to cut that right where that marking is. And then I'm going to mark it with this one. And I'm not going to cut that in because I painted it, but and I'm going to cut this in. Alrighty. Now I'm getting in my stash of beads, and I'm pretty sure these are the Dollar Tree beads. And they go right on the dowel rods that I chose. And I don't know what size these are, and I'm sorry. So I'm going to paint these white, okay? I'm going to paint them white. Now I'll give y'all a little tip. The best way to paint your beads is to string them. This is a paintbrush. But you can put them on a dowel rod. This is just what I had handy over here and didn't want to mess up my rod. So you put these on there, and then you can paint them a whole lot easier than trying to run them around your fingers and this and that and the other. Okay, they're painted. Now I'm just going to let my balls dry. And, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get this with the lights in it. Alright, so I'm going to have to shove all these up my pipe here. Okay, so I'm just going to drop them in. Now, don't put your bottom on. Okay, now you probably do want to put your batteries in there. Make sure all your lights come out here. Okay, we'll fix that in a minute. Do one thing at a time, people. One thing at a time. This one's too big. I need my little screwdriver. You want to put your batteries in, okay? Go ahead and do that. Okay, it's on. See? Now, I want all these together because I don't want them scattered through my my bulb here. And there's one down in there, see? It don't matter. It don't matter. It won't catch on fire or nothing. So I'm going to take a itty bitty zip tie. Now I get these from Walmart. They're cheaper. You get a little pack for like $1 or something like that. I don't know. They used to be. Might be $3 now. This way things going. But anyway, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go down to the bottom here. Or kind of, you know. And I'm going to squeeze this zip tie on there. Because like I said, I don't want them going in my light and spreading out everywhere. Alright, now, I'm going to clip his zip tie off real close. Don't clip your wire when you do that. Now I'm going to shove this up in this light bulb, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Alright, now that can go down in there. Let me just show y'all what my objective is here. Now, ain't that just darling? Oh my gosh. Alright. Now, some people put, you know, glue, like candle wax going down. Well, I'm not burning a candle. This is a street light. So, I'm just leaving it like it is. So, now my light's going to go on here like this, but I want to make sure my stick goes in. So, I'm going to maneuver my stick in here, okay, before I put this light down. I want to put my stick straight, and I'm going to glue it, okay? So it's in there, and I'm just going to take glue, and I'm going to tack glue right there, and just hold that stick in so that it stays straight. I'm going to tack it there, and then when that dries, and I'm holding it back so the glue don't drip everywhere. That's what I'm doing. Because it'll be a little weight when you get your sign on there, you know. And then, once that gets a little dry, I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. But I got to cut my cardboard down. See? I got to cut that out of there. So now I'm going to glue it. Just so I know it's not going anywhere. So, I have to do a voiceover on this part. I don't know. I got a phone call, and I don't know if I stopped and started on the wrong part, but I took one of the Dollar Tree packs of garland ties and made a little wreath, and all I done was glue it to the bottom of this, and then I cut it off, as you see right there. That's one of those stems. And I obviously glued the light in because it's not falling off. But all I done was put hot glue around the cardboard, okay? Around the cardboard tube, around the top, and then set the light down on that, and it holds really well. But I apologize for the footage being messed up. And I do appreciate y'all sticking with me through this one. I really, really do. Thanks. I got these really good percentage off. I don't remember what at Hobby Lobby, but anyway, I'm just going to take all them strings off. Sorry about that, y'all. And I'm going to pick which ones I want, because I'm picky. I don't want all of them. But, ow! Y'all, be careful. Them staples hurts, honestly. Just going to take this chippy brush, and I'm going to flock my greenery down here real good. Okay, now I don't want a lot of paint on it, but I want enough to know that, you know, it looks like snowy, you know, greenery. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I am just going to add my cookies. And I'm going to make this look like I got snow. Just a little line of snow on the top of that. Because if that has snow on it, this needs snow on it. Okay? And I'm going to take my little cookie, and I'm going to put this down so y'all can see. Hopefully. And I'm going to glue my cookie here. Okay? Kind of off to the side. And then I'll glue my little star one down here. You know, just by it. So that it's not by itself. So all I'm going to do is take hot glue and glue this thing on. Okay? Now I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to put some snow on my gingerbread here. Just a little bit. one on this right here. Now you don't need a whole lot here. You really don't. Just splotching it on just to make it look a little snowy. Just a little snowy. Now all I have to do is put my sign on right here. Once you get your sign on, to make sure it don't fall off, pop you one little bead on. Now my fingers are yucky. I don't need any glue because these were tight. But if yours is not, then you most certainly will need a little glue. And I'm just gonna screw that right on there. I'm trying to get it to the end. And there you go. There's one more thing I want to do. Okay, y'all. So I got this garland from Hobby Lobby. And there's, it's on clearance. I got this in the Christmas section. And it's different than this one. It's not so, I don't know. But anyways, I want a wreath, but I want it a little thicker than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two pieces, I'm going to bend it in half, and I don't know what size I'm doing. I'm just doing it, okay? And I'm going to twist this around, because this is just going to be a little bit thicker, but not so bushy. I don't like bushy. And then I'm going to just clip it off. Get rid of that. We don't need that no more. Now, I'm going to take this and run it around. And I want it about this big around, I think. So, yeah. So, instead of, trying to make this thicker, I'm going to cut it off right there. Oh, my goodness. Lord willing, I will. Woo! Now, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to glue this together, okay? That's just my way of doing this. You can do it however you want. But I don't want a big knot on it, so I'm just going to glue it. And I'm just going to hold it there for a minute. And I'm going to smash this glue in right here. Okay, that'll be covered up. It's not going to matter. It'll be covered up. Okay, now let me form my little wreath. We want a round one, not no weird looking thing. Alright, now to decorate it, I'm going to take, I have red pip berries. I don't know where I got these. Probably Dollar Tree. Might have got them at Hobby Lobby. I really don't know. And I'm just going to cut a piece off. If I have a little extra, that's okay. Now when you cut these off, your paper sometimes tends to start unraveling. So I put a little dot of hot glue on there and just use my gun to run that glue around to secure that in. Okay, now I'm going to start right here and I'm just going to go around and up through the middle. And I'm going to string these right around my wreath, trying to get my pipberry on the outside here where you see it, not in the back. You know what I'm saying? What good is it going to do in the back? Now, you don't have to put this real tight. That will smash your wreath in. But anywho, if they go on the side, that's okay. My berries got hung, darn it. Okay, now, it has to be a little tight. Not a lot of tight, but a little tight. Not a lot of tight. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now I have extra. I'm just going to run it around because it doesn't really matter. Okay. So there's the red on there. Okay. Now, I want to put some white on there too. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to. If you want to glue berries on it, glue berries on it. I don't care. It's whatever. Whatever you want to do to yours. You can glue buttons on it. You can glue candies. You can glue whatever you want to on there. I'm going to start with this end because it has berries. So I'm going to take my glue and seal that up right there. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to start, and I want it in the front. So I'm going to hold that and I'm going to go around with my my white berries. I know I definitely got these at Dollar Tree. I don't know when, if it was for fall or for Christmas, but I know I got them there. But you can also get them at Hobby Lobby in the wedding section, and when they have his and hers half off, you get a really good deal on them. Just letting you know. Okay, so there. Now that's a lot of berries right there. So I'm going to make this my top just because there's a lot going on right here. Now I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to make a little bow. Just an awareness ribbon right here. And then I don't want the bow big, but I want the tails to hang down. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to get it even here. Now I'm just going to take my thread, run it up through the middle, run it up the top, and then I'm just going to go around and around twice, and then I'm going to use my fingers to hold it and these to pull back. So I'm holding and pulling back, okay? And that's going to make my bow. Just like that right there. And then all I gotta do is tie it off. And I don't have to put nothing in here. You can add a candy if you want to, or a button, or whatever you want to add in there. Just gonna tie mine off real simple. And then I am going to take and dovetail my ends. And I will tell you, this ribbon is real thin, okay? And it will fray real easy. So I'm going to take a lighter and I'm going to singe my ends, but you got to hurry because you'll melt the whole stinking thing. Do you see how that melted? You got to go quick. And that's it. And now I'll just seal it so that it won't come unraveled or fray or whatever you want to call it, okay? So I'm going to put my bow right here. So I'm just going to put glue on this, and then I'm going to put my bow right here, and see that dental floss is clear. You won't even see that right there. Now I want my tails out, okay? So I'm going to tack them just so they stay there. That one's already staying. So now all I'm going to do is glue this wreath to my lantern here. And I'm going to tack it at the top and the bottom. Okay? So I'm just going to add glue here and here. And then I'll push that. Oh, I hate these glue strings. I'll push that right in where I want it. And there you go. Light on. And I did tack it with hot glue. Now how cute is that? Let's say I got this far. Everything is the same as the other one, okay? I did the flocking down here and, the snow up here and whatnot. Now this is the other one on the Dollar Tree gingerbread thing, and I'm going to stick that on this side this time. And so I'm just going to tack it here and then down here. Woo! Almost dripped hot glue on my hand. I'd have been crying, y'all. So I'm just going to tack that a little crooked right there. You know, right in the front right there. And I got, you know, if you do this, put Candy Cane Lane and Gingerbread Street. Yeah, it makes more sense. You can tell I did this when I was not feeling well. And I haven't been feeling well for a while, but, you know, just it just makes more sense. I don't know what I think sometimes. I don't. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to get this paint and I'm going to just brush a little snow right here on my candy cane. Okay, just making it look a little snowy. I think that's cute. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's up to you. Now I just wanted to show you that I used the candy cane on this one. And then I am going to put, well, I was going to use these candies, but, you know, I got these, I got these peppermints at Hobby Lobby, and they are so much cuter, I think. I don't know, but I think I like them, and I'm going to use them as opposed to these. Now, I thought these really look real, but, you know, I don't know. These just are the color. See, it's the color. So I'm just going to add a few of them down there and then put my wreath on. I already made one, same as the other one, and that's all I'm going to do. So, there you go. Now, aren't these just the cutest little things that we just made? I absolutely love them. I think they're going to be incorporated in my coffee bar by my gingerbread train if I can manage it. If you like this video, you know the drill. Until next time, you are a blessing. Goodbye.